This is Augustana Sportscene, a weekly update on Viking Athletics at South Dakota's largest private college. Now, let's catch up on the action and excitement of Augustana Athletics as we roll our Augustana Sports Update for this week.
Last weekend, Coach Tom Billiter's Augustana men's basketball team split a pair of home games. The Vikings battled past MSU Moorhead 92-88 before falling 85-78 to Northern State before 3,717 fans at the Elman Center. In the win over Moorhead, freshman Ethan Guskey knocked down 5 3-pointers and scored a career-high 22 points to lead the way. Daniel Jansen recorded his fourth double-double of the season as he notched 26 points and grabbed 10 rebounds. Casey Schilling added 13 points and 7 rebounds. Then on Saturday evening, Northern cranked in 16 3-pointers to edge the Vikings. Daniel Jansen again paced Augustana with 23 points, while Casey Schilling added 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. The Vikings, battling for a first-round NSIC tournament home game, now have a 14-12 overall record with an 11-9 mark in NSIC play. In women's basketball, Coach Dave Krause's team also split a pair of home games. The Augustana ladies dropped a heartbreaking 78-76 game to MSU Moorhead before coming back to defeat number 17 Northern State in front of 3,314 fired-up fans at the Elman Center. The Dragons got out to a 47-37 halftime lead on Friday night, but the Vikings battled back to take a 66-63 lead with about 7 minutes to play. The score stayed close down the stretch before MSU Moorhead hit a late-game layup to pick up their 15th win of the season. Shantiva Ashley continued her outstanding play as she put up 23 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists on the evening. Riley Norgard tacked on 15 points and 9 rebounds. Then on Saturday afternoon, Augustana rolled past Northern State 79-62 on Senior Day. Riley Norgard led the Vikings with 21 points and 7 steals. Shantiva Ashley added 19 points and dished out 6 assists, with Rihanna Gullickson scoring 10 points. Augustana now has a 14-10 overall record and a 10-10 mark in NSIC play, good for 4th place in the NSIC South Division. In wrestling, Coach Jason Reitmeyer's team dropped a 24-13 road match to number 6 ranked Upper Iowa. The Vikings finished the regular season with a 12-6 overall record, including a 5-3 mark in NSIC action. Augustana got wins from TJ North at 125 pounds, Braden Nicious at 157, Tim Weber at 165, and Sean Derry at 184. In men's tennis, Coach Mark Kurtz's team earned their first 2 wins of the season as they rolled past the University of Dubuque 8-1 and Buena Vista 7-2. Meanwhile, the Augustana women's team won their 47th consecutive NSIC match and upped their record to 5-0 on the season as they dominated Minnesota State Mankato 9-0 and the University of Mary 8-1. In indoor track, Coach Tracy Hellman's teams competed in the MSU Open in Mankato. Augustana ended the meet with 8 NCAA national meet qualifying marks while winning 5 events. That's our sports update for this week. When we come back, we'll talk Augustana men's basketball with Coach Tom Billiter. Stay with us.
Augustana Sportscene is brought to you by Sanford Health, improving the human condition, and by Mid-Continent Communications, the connection that counts. Augustana Sportscene is also brought to you by Life Touch, photography for a lifetime, and by Graham Automotive, real service, real value.
With the many priorities in your life, your health and weight can be overlooked. The team at Sanford Health has designed a plan with you in mind. Profile by Sanford delivers a simple, effective, and sustainable solution. Our expert coaches sit with you to design your plan. If you're serious about your health, we're serious about you. The future of weight management is here. Profile by Sanford.
Combine Midco Extreme Wideband, the region's fastest internet, and Mid-Continent video with TV everywhere, and take shows you normally watch here and watch them anywhere, anytime. So turn your tablet into a TV, take CNN with you, catch the Cartoon Network, Up here, turn any screen in the house into a mid-continent screen. Mid-continent video with TV everywhere and the flawless streaming performance of MidcoNet Extreme Wideband make mid-continent the connection that counts.
I was nervous for picture day. My mom let me pick out my outfit. She said, pick wisely. I stood in line with my friends, and then it was my turn.
Next.
There were big lights and a backdrop, and the picture lady said, wow, nice smile. And then there was this poof. I really like my picture.
Hi, this is Kevin from Graham Audi. Coming this spring is the all-new Audi A3. Called the Game Changer, the A3 sedan brings new technology previously unavailable in the segment. Come in and order your Audi A3 today.
14 games, 4 days. Exciting NCAA Division II basketball. The NSIC Sanford Health Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament, March 1st through the 4th at the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls. Tickets are available now at the Sanford Pentagon box office or Ticketmaster.com for the quarterfinals, semifinals, and championship games, or experience the entire tournament with the all-session pass. The NSIC Sanford Health Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament, March 1st through the 4th at the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls.
Hi everybody, I'm Bill Gross, and with me now is Augustana men's basketball coach Tom Billiter. Tom, last weekend, Vikings back home at the Elman Center. Friday night, very good MSU Moorhead team in here. Great win for Augustana.
I thought it was a good weekend of basketball. Unfortunately, we split, but Friday night, a team that we've not had a lot of success with came in. They're very good. They were 16-6 coming into the game, 12-6 in the league. Very good North Division team, and thought we played real well. Thought they played well. Thought it was a good college basketball game. They're without one of their very good players. Reavers has broke a wrist, I believe, and so he's out, and that was one of the first or second games, maybe the first game and a half that he hadn't played, so they're making some adjustments. But like Coach Walthall said, he said, I'm talking to the wrong person. He goes, I don't know how you guys have done it, were his exact words, because he goes, I'm losing 1. He goes, you guys are down 3. And so one of those games, I think, that could have gone either way. We finally beat a team that is having a better year than us, and we also finished the game, which was good. So I was happy with our guys. Thought we played a very good team game. I thought 88 points was a lot to give up, but still was able to get the win against a very good team.
Big win for the Vikings, and then Saturday, an electric atmosphere over here, 3,700 fans. Big in-state rivalry game with Northern, and Coach, it was a wild one, but Northern threw them in.
We got down 19 in the first half, and I know it was a great crowd and electric, but boy, our batteries were dead. You know, watching the film, we just made a lot of mistakes and just didn't have that extra, hustle and negate mistakes, and extra, effort will help bad plays turn into okay plays, and we just didn't have that in the first 18 minutes. Then we subbed Austin Sogstead, who came in and really helped us in the last couple minutes and cut it down to 12. Really felt down 6 baskets playing as poorly as we had played. We were in okay shape, not great shape, and it proved out as we came back in the second half and actually took the lead, which was about a 21, 22-point turnaround. But having said all that, I compliment Northern State. They were, they have a lot of kids from this area that really wanted to beat us. They played like it was a bigger game to them than we did, and we cannot let that happen. And they shot the heck out of it, 16 for 30 from 3. You're not going to lose many games, because about every other stat we beat them. I mean, we had 18 assists to 6 turnovers. We shot the ball very well ourselves. We actually shot the ball, I believe, better than them for percentage-wise for the game. We shot more free throws. Rebounds, they had us barely, but it was close. I mean, we won about every other stat, but they made 16 threes, and that's what the beauty of that shot is, because that'll win you games. Yep.
Well, anyway, the Vikings had some great performances. Just a couple to pick out. Ethan Gusky on Friday night, career-high 22 points. He came up big for you, Coach.
Freshman to have a game like that's not that common, and I thought Ethan's, down the stretch, a couple threes, and it just seemed like he wanted the ball and what have you. And Ethan's always been, in practice and what have you, he'll have his moments where he'll just do that. He can really shoot the ball and get on a roll. What we've been working on with him is his all-around game, trying to get his mid-range game, trying to get his defense continuously better, which it has. But we knew he could shoot the ball. That's why we recruited him, and he made a couple key ones that night to end up with a career-high 22 points.
And then Daniel Jansen looks like he's coming back from that ankle injury. He had a couple of great games.
I think he's back. I don't know if he's 100%. We have to watch him in practice. He doesn't take quite as many reps, which probably isn't a bad thing. But, he's definitely better than he was. Each week gets better. And Jason Rennie, our trainer, does a fantastic job and really helped us get him back. Because, like I said, that's as bad an ankle injury as I've seen for a kid to not even miss a game on. And, Dan's a tough kid and really happy to have him. Played a solid weekend, as did, really and truly. I know we lost the game on Saturday and we had a horrible first half, but overall, those were two really good college basketball games. And everybody at one time or another seemed to have something that helped us. And, we got to continue to build on that as we still have quite a bit of season left.
Well, and this weekend, the final regular season road games, a couple big ones. Starts out Friday night at Upper Iowa and then on to Winona State on Saturday.
I think, I have to do a lot of figuring and I don't know how it all works out, but I think, if we beat Upper Iowa there, I still think we have a chance to host a first round game. If not, obviously we don't have any chance. So I don't know for sure. I've got to work all that criteria out, but regardless, it's going to be a pretty big game for us Friday night up there at Upper Iowa. So yeah, we got two big ones and then always at Winona, who is very good at home, but always a fun place to play and looking forward to the weekend. And we need as good a week of practice this week as we did last week.
Tom, the Vikings' final regular season games, good luck to you and the team as you hit the road at Upper Iowa and Winona State.
Thanks, Bill.
When we come back, we will talk Augustana basketball on the women's side with Coach Dave Krauth. Stay with us.
When you're replacing windows in your home, Andersen 400 Series windows give you more. More selection, more performance, more confidence. All from the most trusted name in windows. It's no wonder they're in more homes than any other window. Andersen 400 Series windows and doors. We make replacement solutions happen.
Find a full line of quality Andersen products at the area's largest Andersen dealer, Schoenemann's, Southwestern Avenue in Sioux Falls.
With the many priorities in your life, your health and weight can be overlooked. The team at Sanford Health has designed a plan with you in mind. Profile by Sanford delivers a simple, effective, and sustainable solution. Our expert coaches sit with you to design your plan. If you're serious about your health, we're serious about you. The future of weight management is here. Profile by Sanford.
Midconet Extreme Wideband. 3 levels of extremely fast connections with exceptional capacity to choose from. Extreme 1.0, exciting speeds that start out faster than anyone in the region. Extreme 2.0, exhilarating speed for gaming or streaming. Extreme 3.0, extraordinary speed for the whole house. It's among the nation's fastest. 3 extreme speeds. Only from Midconet Extreme Wideband.
Build your own bundle and save today. xisnext.com.
Hi, this is Kevin from Graham Audi. Coming this spring is the all-new Audi A3. Called the Game Changer, the A3 sedan brings new technology previously unavailable in the segment. Come in and order your Audi A3 today.
High-efficiency dishwasher can't remove spots from your glasses if you have hard water, but a Culligan high-efficiency water softener can. It saves you up to 46% on operating costs. For 100% beautiful glasses, just say, "Hey, Culligan man."
Welcome back, and with us now is Augustana women's basketball coach Dave Krauth. Dave, last weekend the Vikings got back home to the Elman Center again for a couple of home games, and it started out on Friday night, hard-fought game with MSU Moorhead. Looked like we were going to pull it off, but it didn't go our way.
Yeah, it was another one of those nights, and I don't know how many we've had, where we just come out and don't really seem to put our best foot forward in the first half, dug ourselves a bit of a hole again, and then came roaring back and really got in position where we, in my mind, should have won the game, because had we gotten a couple of better possessions late, maybe gotten to the foul line, something, I think, that's just one, that's the fourth one, I think, now that's either been last second shot or 1-point game, whatever, that we haven't, made the play or they have. And so it was a tough loss, but MSU Moorhead is a very good team. A lot of these teams, I think our fans may see them once, if right. Once, and they're just got some good seniors and played well and got another big win against Wayne the next night.
Yeah, these teams are, there's so much balance in the NSIC now. you see teams all over the place winning games, home and away. So no slouch, certainly MSU Moore had a fine team. But the good news, the Vikings came back. Big crowd here Saturday night at the Elman Center, took on in-state rival Northern. And wow, Dave, you forced them into 25 turnovers. It was a great victory for the Vikings.
Yeah, you know, and when you've got that Friday to Saturday, we just don't say much or do much during the week to prepare for the Saturday game. And yet, in my mind, when I look back over especially recent years where we've given up some size with some of our lineups, and this year very much so, it was just, well, we're going to have to do something. If we just slug it out with them in a half-court set, we could be in trouble. So we got after them and tried to double and bother, and it was our, you know, open court, full court type defense, but also I thought we did a nice job, you know, getting some deflections and things in the half court. So it kind of got us going, and we hit a few more shots on Saturday as well, and it was a great atmosphere.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. 3,300 fans here. Great win for the Vikings. Shantiva Ashley just continues to play well, and then Riley Norgard had a big game on Saturday.
Yeah, we, you know, on Friday we didn't make a very good percentage from the perimeter, and then got a little bit better, but Shantiva has been on a real steady roll here recently, and then Riley came. She'll give you those games where when she scores or knocks down her shots, it seems like the other parts of her game will be there anyway. She just got that nose for the ball and gets steals and rebounds, and had a real good game against Northern. And like I said, I mean, our aggressive play just seemed to get contagious early and carried us through.
Well, the Vikings in the midst of the NSIC playoff chase here. 2 games to go. We're working hard to make sure we get a home court. Right now we have one, but we have road games coming up here. Friday night at Upper Iowa and Saturday at Winona State.
And of course we just played them the weekend before, so you know we're a little more familiar with them probably this time around than we were even when we had them at home. But they'll be tough games. They're both quality clubs that haven't won a ton of NSIC games this year, but they've got players, and I think when you go on the road, I mean, you know it's going to be tough. And like you said, I mean, you can't harp on it, but that home court on the following week would sure be nice.
Yeah, the Vikings right now in 4th place, and the home team in the South that finishes 4th plays the road team from the North the first round, so we'd sure like to see that. Dave, your thoughts as the team comes down the stretch here in the regular season?
Well, I've really tried to keep my expectations reasonable with this team because we had a lot of rebuilding or just a lot of kids that had to help us that hadn't had game experience. So, you know, there are nights when I say, wow, I mean, I don't know if I could even expect this out of this team. And then there are other nights, like I said, I think we've had so many poor first halves and then maybe not been able to finish some that where, you know, I'm disappointed too. But you know, we're very capable, and it's kind of a fun team to coach, and we can put it together, maybe make another postseason run.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. Well, the Vikings on the road at Upper Iowa and Winona. Good luck, Dave. When we come back, we'll take a little closer look at this NSIC playoff chase in both the men and the women, talk about a few other things. Stay with us.
Even a high-efficiency dishwasher can't remove spots from your glasses if you have hard water, but a Culligan high-efficiency water softener can. It saves you up to 46% on operating costs. For 100% beautiful glasses, just say, "Hey, Culligan man."
Have you noticed more and more fees showing up in your account with your bank? Take a look at your statement. You may be surprised. At Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, the only surprise you'll find is how few fees there are. Imagine applying for your next loan or setting up your account with the peace of mind that as a member owner, you call the shots, including what fees to charge. So why let extra banking fees gobble up your money? Get your account and your loan from the place you own.
Sioux Empire Federal Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA.
At Mid-Continent, we believe in going the extra mile for you, making sure your questions are answered, getting every job done right the first time. Why do Mid-Continent Communications employees go out of their way for customers? Because that's how you'd treat a friend or neighbor. And to us, that's exactly what you are. Mid-Continent Communications, the connection that counts.
iMed Mobility offers a great selection of new and used accessible conversion vans. But our mobility solutions don't stop there. We also sell, install, and service stair lifts, platform lifts, and vehicle lifts, as well as modular ramps, vehicle alternative seating, and many other empowering mobility products. Whether in your home or on the go, iMed Mobility lets you live life free from limitations. Let us be there for you. iMed Mobility, sales, service, and rentals.
14 games, 4 days. Exciting NCAA Division II basketball. The NSIC Sanford Health Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament, March 1st through the 4th at the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls. Tickets are available now at the Sanford Pentagon box office or Ticketmaster.com for the quarterfinals, semifinals, and championship games, or experience the entire tournament with the all-session pass. The NSIC Sanford Health Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament, March 1st through the 4th at the Sanford Pentagon in Sioux Falls.
Welcome back. Let's take a little closer look at the NSIC postseason basketball tournament. Here you see the standings for the men. In the South Division, Winona State and Minnesota State Mankato up on top at 17-3, Southwest at 13-7, and then tied for 4th place right now, you have Augustana, Upper Iowa, and USF at 11-9. Then in the North Division, Bemidji State is up on top at 15-5. And you can see the teams and their records going down the line from there. Well, what happens, folks, is that after this weekend's final regular season home games, the top team in the South Division, which at this point would be either Winona or Mankato, they would take on the bottom team in the North Division, which at this time is Minnesota Crookston. That game would be at either Winona and Mankato. For Augustana, if we can get 4th place in the South Division, we have a home game, and we would play number 5 out of the North, who, if it finished today, would be Minnesota Duluth. So let's hope the Vikings can do well this weekend and get that home game. If we do drop down and we finish 5th or 6th, we would be on the road against a North Division team in the first round next Wednesday. Now you see the women's standings here, and in the South you can see Wayne State up on top at 17-3, Minnesota State 16-4, and you see the Vikings right now in 4th place at 10-10, 2 games ahead of USF at 8-12. Augustana is in good position right now to have a home game, but is not guaranteed of one unless we win at least 1 game down on that road trip this weekend. But we hope we get the home floor. And in the North Division, you see Northern at 15-5, who the Vikings just knocked off. And then you see the rest of the people down the line. So if Augustana can hang on to 4th place in the South, we would host the 5th place team, which would right now be St. Cloud State on Wednesday night, February 26th at the Elman Center. So ladies, let's get some wins and make sure we stay at home. Now let's take a closer look at that NSIC basketball tournament. First round games are at home sites on Wednesday, February 26th. And you can see here in the graphic that the lower teams in the North will go to the higher seeded teams in the South, and the lower seeded teams in the South will go to the upper seeded teams in the North. Then you're going to come out with 8 winners from that, and they will advance to the NSIC tournament, which will be at the Sanford Pentagon here in Sioux Falls, beginning Saturday, March 1st to Tuesday, March 4th. The winner of the tournament, off of both sides, the men and the women, automatically qualify for the NCAA championships, which begin March 14th. NSIC tournament tickets. If you're interested in going to all the sessions, there are 7 sessions out at the Pentagon. You can get tickets at the Augustana Athletic Office, at the Pentagon box office, or at Ticketmaster. $84 will get you into the whole thing. That's 14 games, $6 a game, and it's a discount from if you want to go to individual sessions. Now, after the pairings are put together after the games on February 26th, then individual session tickets are $15, and you can purchase them at the Pentagon box office or Ticketmaster.com. And then remember these other upcoming events going on around Augustana or with our teams. Our big athletic club auction is Thursday, February 27th. That's next Thursday. It's at the Ramcota Exhibit Hall. Typically we have 500 or more people there. It's a ball in supporting Augustana. Scholarships for student athletes starts at 6 o'clock. If you're interested for a ticket or to buy a table, call the athletic club office at 274-5420. And the winter sports season is winding down for indoor track. The NSIC Championships will be Friday, February 28th and Saturday, March 1st up in Bemidji. Wrestling also now wound down and into regional competition. That super region is Saturday, March 1st in Edmond, Oklahoma. A lot going on at Augustana, and we'll take a closer look at what's going on this week with our Augustana sports calendar when we come back. We'll be right back.
This isn't an epic sports commercial.
There's no Hollywood director. There's no $1 million budget. There's no slow motion.
Or stadiums filled with crowds.
It's just us.
Us.
Real athletes.
Real athletes who want to get better, get stronger,
and make the starting lineup. Be healthy and active.
And this is where we'll do it.
The Sanford Sports Complex, a game-changing destination. Learn more at sanfordsports.com.
I was nervous for picture day. My mom let me pick up my outfit. She said, pick wisely. I stood in line with my friends, and then it was my turn.
Next.
There were big lights and a backdrop, and the picture lady said, wow, nice smile. And then there was this poof. I really like my picture.
When you're replacing windows in your home, Andersen 400 series windows give you more. More selection, more performance, more confidence. All from the most trusted name in windows. It's no wonder they're in more homes than any other window. Andersen 400 series windows and doors. We make replacement solutions happen.
Find a full line of quality Andersen products at the area's largest Andersen dealer, Schoenemann's, Southwestern Avenue in Sioux Falls.
Hi, this is Kevin from Graham Audi. Coming this spring is the all-new Audi A3, called the Game Changer. The A3 sedan brings new technology previously unavailable in the segment. Come in and order your Audi A3 today.
Let's take a look at the Augustana sports calendar for this week. Friday, February 21st, basketball teams on the road at Upper Iowa University in Fayette, Iowa. The women tip off at 6, followed by the men at 8. Softball back in action inside at the St. Cloud Dome Tournament in St. Cloud. And women's tennis takes on Southwest Minnesota State at 6:30 at Wood Lake Tennis Club. Saturday, February 22nd, basketball finishes the road trip and the regular season at Winona State. The women start at 4, followed by the men at 6. Softball is in the St. Cloud Dome Tournament. Men's tennis is at Hastings College in Hastings, Nebraska. And indoor track finishes their regular season at the USD Twilight Meet and the Nebraska Tune-Up in Lincoln. Sunday, February 23rd, women's tennis takes on Minnesota Crookston, 9 a.m. at Wood Lake Tennis Club, and softball finishes play up in St. Cloud. Then Wednesday, February 26th, it's the first round of the NSIC basketball tournament with first round games at home sites. And remember this Augustana athletic information. You can hear men's basketball games on KIKN FM 100.5 and worldwide at KIKN.com. The Augustana ladies basketball games are on KXRB AM 1000 and worldwide at KXRB.com. And for complete information on Augustana athletics, go to our website at goaugie.com, where you can also get discount tickets at goaugie.com/tickets. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week for another edition of Augustana Sports Scene. So long, everybody.
You have been watching Augustana Sports Scene, a weekly review of Viking Athletics at South Dakota's largest private college. Learn more about Augustana College in Sioux Falls at augie.edu.